Alright guys, today I'm gonna do a review on the Key FOB, BMW Key FOB cover that I bought. So I bought it from this seller named Van Zavazoo. Compatible Key FOB cover, soft TPU case. He has different colors. I bought the silver one with the key ring. You could buy one with the key ring or without the key ring, just the case. He has blue, red, and silver. Like I said, I bought it from this seller. I'll leave a description on the bottom. Not all key fobs look like this, but I have a 2015 M235i BMW, so my key fob fits this. He has different ones on his store, so you could look at it if you want. He has different key fob cases for different BMWs. Anyways, so that's who I bought it from. Got it from Amazon. I don't have Prime. It costs $18.99 with the key ring and the case, and without it, I think it costs something like 15 bucks or something like that without the little metal keychain plus shipping. I live in Southern California, so it costs an extra $5 for shipping or something like that. So I paid like close to like $28 or something like that, plus the shipping and everything. Yeah, I think something like that. Anyways, if you have Prime, you probably get free 2-day shipping. But for me in Southern California without Prime, it came in 2 days, so that was pretty quick. All right, so let's take a look at this. So after I got it, it came in a nice little case like this, pretty protected side, pretty small case, everything. Remember, by this seller right here, I got the silver version. It's a pretty strong case, so it's not going to mess up anything if they decide to throw around your package, so it's good. Once you slides open like that, once you open it up, put that to the side. We got the instruction manual for the key fob. You could go to this YouTube channel to do the installation video, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Step 1, step 2, 3, and 4. If you want to take a closer look, you could pause it. 5 and 6. Now I know it shows a different looking key fob thing, but this is probably their older one or a different one. But I got the plastic TPU one that covers more than this one, so I actually like the new one better. So that's that. Put that on the side. You open it up and it comes with this little nice blue felt little baggie. Pretty neat. Comes with the little baggie, and this comes with the little keychain that you put on the key fob. Give you a up close look at it. It's pretty heavy. It's metal. That's where the screw or the coin goes. Spins around right here. Got a grip right here. That's pretty neat. Then it's spring loaded. Spring is pretty strong. Press it a bunch of times. It's pretty thick. It's not gonna, can't accidentally push it off if you have it hanging on your belt loop or whatever. It's pretty strong mechanism right there. All right, that's that. Put that on the side here. Last but not least, nothing else, put that on the side. Inside here, let's take a look. It comes with this, the plastic TPU case. Anything else in here? Yep, and it comes with a nice little cleaning cloth. That's always nice, a little extra thing. Put that to the side. Inside here, it's a foam to keep the shape. Nice little plastic thing. Let's take a look at it up close. My key doesn't have that, so if yours doesn't have it, it's fine. It still fit. I got the silver version. The other ones, like the blue and the red, it's like see-through. The silver version with the black, not see-through. See, obviously you can't see my fingers through here. So this one's not see-through on this one. Inside here, up close, all around. Alright. Shows all the button structures. Let's take a look at the key. Yeah, pretty much the same button structures, except for mine, like I said, doesn't have that. Alright, so that's that, and you got the black plastic case cover. It's always nice that they put this little plastic thing to protect the back casing. This is not plastic, it's Well, it is plastic, but it's been flexible plastic. It's not one of those hard plastics. So this is obviously all this is bendable, so it's not gonna break easily. It's not one of them cheap products that's gonna break easily. It's pretty tough. You can keep crunching it, whatever, goes back to shape. It's pretty tough. Same thing with this, really tough. All right. Okay, so the reason why I have two, because obviously you know that you're not going to be able to get the emergency key on this one. See, you press this button, and obviously you know about this. You really don't need these, excuse me, you really don't need this unless you have an emergency and you need to open up your trunk or your car with this key by going in. Usually it's just going to be using the key fob, lock, unlock, trunk. You're just going to be pressing the buttons, which this allows you to do from the outside. So, but just in case you want to leave this out, I'm just going to show you that you can actually fit this inside your in the case, not too much jiggle, perfectly fine, and still use it just like that. Nobody's going to know if you're missing the key because the plastic part's going to cover it up. So you could use it with or without the emergency key. So let's take that out. All right, so here's my original key, nice and clean. I want to keep it that way, so that's why I bought this. So you plug it in from the side, and then you push it in the top. Just work all the way around it. Open it up, push it in, bam. Fits in perfectly, no shake, no wobble. Shows the button perfectly, shows the hole perfectly, fits perfectly fine. Remember, you can't take this out unless you remove this, but you could always remove it. No big deal. All right, and then let's go ahead and got the little sides here, and let's go ahead and put it in nice and neat. Put it on the edges and then start working your way around. Kind of hard to do on the camera, but let's see if I can get it. Might have to open up the little case a little bit thicker. There it is. Push the last bits in. Case, and then just start pushing it in on the side. This last part don't want to go in too well. There it is. Put it on the side, bam, boom. Everything's fitting, perfectly fit. Push it in on the sides, gap, 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 good. All right, take a look at that. Fits all the way around perfectly. And that's what it looks like. Good. Side, top, side, bottom. It looks very nice. A little bit of get fingerprints on it, probably not too bad, but you know, this is a TPU case, so you know, but easily wipe it. That's why I probably give you the cleaning cloth to like wipe it down and all that. But it protects your keys. All right, now since that's done, let's go ahead and let's use this metal thing. So in order for you, spring loaded, so it opens up like this, take a screw or a key, put it in this little spot here, right there, that part. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you, just like everything else, you can loosen a little bit. Left, opens up to the side. It's spring loaded, so you pull inside. See, it's got a little gap in there where this thing hooks in. All right, so I'm gonna put it in this hole here. You'll put actually I'm gonna go the other way because this is the front of the key, and then I don't want the little screw part to be shown on the front, so I'm gonna put it like that. Pull and let it slide into the mechanism right there, and then righty tighty, tighten this up all the way. Bam. Pretty thick. It's in there nice and tight. It's got good protection. I could drop it a few times. Protects it. Seems pretty good. It gets a little heavy with this little metal piece. It's kind of heavy, but without it, it's, you know, a little bit heavier than without it, but it's still pretty light. You could always use it without this or with it on, and you could always take the case off because it gives you a little bit enough gap to actually take the case off, and so you won't lose the back cover, and you could exchange the keys, whatever. Well, actually, you're gonna have to take it off because then you won't be able to take it out. So that's it right there. And as far as the thickness goes, you can see that it's a little bit thicker with the case on each side. See that? A little bit thicker, tad bit, little bit more heavier. Just a tiny bit heavier without this metal piece. You can use it without or without it. Obviously this thing, the back cover stays on pretty good. Easy to take off, and it's all you got to do is unhook it with your nails like that, but it stays on pretty good. Is it waterproof? No, because obviously there's holes here and there's a hole where the water can get on there, but I would say it's water resistant a lot more than just the bare minimum key. So that's always good if you take your key out in rain or whatever. As far as it being scratch plastic, so it scratches out of 3 if you watch like any of those YouTube videos with the scratch test. But obviously you kind of wipe it off. So if you're in there with other keys, it might scratch up a little bit, but the main part of it is, if you like me like to protect your keys, like if you don't want your key looking like this with all these little nasty scratches and cuts and all that when you get ready to sell your car, because these case is cheap, but this thing is going to be expensive to replace. So obviously it's good to go with this. It's going to cost you maybe 20 something bucks for this. It could cost you way more than that for a new key fob. So it's obviously a better investment to have this if you want to, when you sell your car, you want your keys to be perfect. So I'm definitely going to leave this on. The only suggestions I would say is maybe put like a little clear case for this part here, because this one shows it's exposed, this button, and a lot of times when you lock the car, you're going to be pressing this button here, and what ends up happening is, if you see mine is raised, obviously this one is not raised. I had to buy another little sticker thing to put on top of mine because this whole thing was faded for pressing it too much on this key fob. So that's why I would suggest part 2 would maybe be a little clear plastic thing that covers maybe this button too as well. And then and that's it. I give on a Kaji scale 90 out of 100. It's a good investment. It protects your keys. It looks very nice. It looks very clean. It looks like something that OEM BMW would sell, which they don't, but they should. But since we have sellers like Van Zuzu, you got something cool like this. It's real cheap. It comes quick, and it gives a good protection to your keys. And it seems like it's not one of them cheap products. I mean, cheapy product feels really like an expensive product, like an OEM product, and it should last you a long time and definitely give you protection on your keys. So I'm happy with the purchase, and if you have any questions or any comments or anything you'd like to ask me, I always answer them really quick, so you can leave them on the comments below. And I think I covered everything right there, so I definitely give this a go. Goodbye.